A gut feeling is the best ever. The best decision maker that you'll ever experience. I was in class, in history class to be exact, 8 months ago, and we had a test on, I think it was World War One, and I didn't know a lot of the answers. I didn't study, it was a pop-up quiz, I had no idea. It was mostly multiple choice, which is nice. So I did all the multiple choice that I knew, and all of the ones I didn't know, I left till last. I went back to them, and I'm like, okay, I don't know any of these. I absolutely no idea. There was like 10 questions I didn't know. Not a problem. I looked at them, and whichever one that I thought that was the best answer, or I just trusted my gut, my intuition, I just picked. I got the test a week later, and it turns out, okay, I didn't just do so bad. Of those 10 questions that I didn't know, I got 8 out of 10 right. 8 out of 10, come on, ain't that a great? All right, anyways, that brings me to my point. Your gut feeling, your intuition, or whatever term that you would like to call it, is going to be absolutely important in making decisions. I learned this from being in Quebec, which is a province in Canada. I'm normally in Toronto, but I'm not, because I'm on like a student exchange program basically. While being here, I had to make a lot of decisions on my own. This could be called independence if you want to call it. That's alright if you do. But that's the point. Your intuition, your gut feeling is probably the most important feeling that you'll ever have. As I'm in Quebec here, I had to make tons of decisions, and I made them. And a lot of times I didn't know the answer. I honestly didn't. I was ordering at Subway. Now my French is good enough that I can order a sandwich in French, like, you know, if you know what I mean, right? You know, I didn't know what tomatoes were, right? And I remember I didn't want, and I couldn't search it up on Google Translate. So I remember I just went there and said, tomats, and I was right. It was tomat basically, but I was basically right. And sometimes you just gotta trust yourself like that. And that brings me to another time where I was playing this game called Apex Legends. You might know it, maybe not. And remember, there's 2 squads on us, so we were one squad and there's 2 squads coming at us. We could have ran away from the ring, which is like the storm basically, if that makes sense. But we decided to like camp in the storm for like maybe a minute. Those 2 teams fought, and then we went in and just cleaned up. The gut feeling is such a great decision maker. It's the best one I've ever found for myself, and I hope that I can continue making my decisions based on my gut or my brain, or I guess take everything into the pool of the decision making. That makes sense. Decisions, maybe base them off on your gut. If you feel like, or you have a hunch, or you got a intuition, then maybe. Anyways, see ya.